So y'all know I'm live. Just so y'all know I'm live. I don't know how we gonna work this. I'm just really testing that. Okay, I see somebody on here. If you're on here in the comments, let me know if you see me clearly or not. I don't know how it is. I don't know how the internet stuff works here. Okay, I see some hearts coming up, so I see some interactions. Comment, guys, if you see me clearly, if it looks good to you, all that type of stuff. I will try to get some comments for us, but we'll see what it's working all right. Okay, I see a comment. Okay, Miss Phelps, how does this look to you? Peace and blessings to you. How does the video look to you? Is it clear? Is it choppy? And lagging? Things like that. Okay, Miss Phelps, go, go, go. Okay, bet. So I did a video this morning, right? It's rising. And I asked you guys to guess the cost of this property, okay? What it would be for about a month, right? I want you guys to try and guess for me, going off of what you normally see at home, right? So, show you. Nice view. Got TV area. Nice and some chilling right there. Okay. Now, if I walk over in this direction over here, internet don't work so good. I'm lots over here, so I don't know. I don't know if I want to go over there yet. It might be choppy. All right. So I'm gonna show you some of this first. Now, I don't know if this guy here, it'll be perfect. Yes, right. Thank you. That's all I was saying. So we got 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Um, I was trying to say this one, this is not showing this is like, okay. Hey guys, I'm rolling. I'm not gonna lie. But you know, I think it's looking short right now. That's fine. I don't know why I come to right now at this moment. I got the lights to turn it off. And how's the TV for y'all? Can you check? Can y'all check on YouTube to see if my video coming in? The comments don't come too fast enough. Put your right hand over the camera for Lamar Jackson ish. It's okay. It's an okay joke. Okay. That was okay. That wasn't, if that's your best work, don't put your day job. Let's live in the home and show mercy and compassion. Mercy and strength, not weakness. Share this message with others. There we go. Good way to follow up that other message. Trying to get on the mind, Jackson. I lived in the same time as Virgin Islands for almost 6 years until I had my first daughter. I really only went to the States. I've been stuck in the States ever since. I can understand that. I got friends who will leave here, come to America, and they come right back. And I just cannot see myself spending so much money. Things are so much cheaper back in Colombia. So I definitely can understand that money goes a lot further here. I advise anybody, man, if you want to change your financial situation and you're making money in the States, spend it here. Come here and live off the money you make in the United States. It goes farther. Cost of living is lower, food is cheaper, it's cleaner, healthcare is free. If you try to put back for your legacy, this is how you do it. Speed up time for yourself. So this is like walking back into the 1960s. Remember how your grandmother used to be like, bread used to cost $1, right? Bread used to cost 10 cents, all that type of stuff. You're stepping back into that area with your new money. So a couple years of stacking here, you can set yourself up. Well, you can build and stay here, really whatever you want to do. But if you can create your income there, man, you can live like a king here. And there we suffer, man. We struggle. We work hard and we struggle. The cost of living is so high. So if you can raise your whole overall fitness, your overall experience, why would you? They're not offering really anything there that we're paying for it. They're taxing us for it. They're, pumping poison into our foods. That they are having us pay for insurance, then pay for the medical bills, and then pay for car insurance and all these different things that we have to pay for. Tax you on all of that. Even if you own something, you still taxed on it. Your house, you got to put a tag on your car every year. These things are percentages of the total amount of what your property was. So everybody's number is different, meaning that we all have a different contribution based on what you earn. The more you earn, the more you owe. So the goal is be an American, go be successful so we can charge you more for that very same success. Peace to you, Joanne, Jahi, Adisa, welcome in. Build yourself up, become successful so we can penalize you for that very same success. That's what it should seem like. Okay, so yeah, you're right. You're right. Like we like. So did you guys give me the amount that you guys thought the rent would be? Tell me the amount. Put it in the comments. Now let you know there's a doorman at the front of the building. You cannot get in without him letting you in. Okay? So you're completely safe. All right. What do you think it costs to stay here? You're in El Poblado, the heart of the most tourist city here. Okay. What do you think it costs per month, per niece to stay in a place like this? I see Brandon Gibson already put it in there. I'm guessing 1,000. Now, and even if it were 1,000, that's still way more expensive than America. This is a three-bedroom apartment that is in the heart of El Poblado. It's like an apartment in Vegas, okay, on the strip. We know that's 12,000 a month, right? This is a three-bedroom apartment, and it's pretty large. Somebody said 800. Somebody said 2,500. Somebody said Black Widow said 1,000. Shout y'all out. We're trying to highlight y'all. Randy Gibson says 300. Black Widow said, I'm guessing around 1,000. Randy Gibson says 800. That the Cry says 2,500. 200 says Hey Son. 300 says Big Leader. 2,500 says That the Cry. 1,200 says Beverly. 500 says Twin Girl. Now you guys know that people who are saying 2,500, that's perfectly accurate for living in America, right? Because that's what you can be paying for something like this. But you guys are saying 1,000, y'all kind of lowball it because you're thinking, it's got to be more than this in America, right? And you'd be right, it is more than what's in America. So it's not 2,500. That's American thing. But they also probably putting that because I said we're in the heart of El Poblado. It's like living in Vegas, so they're probably thinking, well, he did say it's in the heart of El Poblado. Let me say a number higher than 1,000 because you know it's in El Poblado, right? It's not 2,500. Nowhere close, family. All right. So someone says West is 1,200. Okay. 500 says 20 girl. Emar says 3,000. Okay. So you know it's not 3,000 because it's not 2,500. Um, how's Colombia so far? Challenging. Very challenging. Very beautiful. Weather's beautiful. But challenging because all the streets, all of the buildings are in Spanish, man. You know how you ride down the road and you might see a Spanish restaurant? Well, you might see an English restaurant. You might see one. Might not. So it is what it is. You got your whole everything, palate and everything. We bought food this ride, and it didn't even taste the same. Tasted more bland. Okay, so you can tell that our experience in America is better as far as the flavors and stuff goes, but the food is not healthy though. So this is definitely going to be a shock for all of our bodies to adjust to the new tastes here. I can season food up, of course, but why saturate with all the sodium so we can get a taste when we can learn to adjust to that? You see what I'm saying? This is healthy food, right? Very, very healthy food. So this price way lower. Bought a whole grocery, bought all the groceries this morning for all five that's with me, and it was $44. I bought two pizzas last night from Domino's, from Pizza Hut, two large pizzas from Pizza Hut, and it was $30. So like $15 a pizza for a large pizza, which is and it was from Domino's Pizza, so you know it's going to be higher than most things, right? But it's still cheaper here. Um, I bought breakfast for the family yesterday for $20, and we had food left over. And this is the El Poblado where they're charging you more, and they also tax you. Like you know how the government taxes you in America, citizens here tax you. They actually put more because you're American. In their mind, you have access to American money. You should understand that I'm going to charge you more, right? And so to us, it's like a scam, but it's very nagging. It'll definitely play on your mind because people are really trying to play you, right? But I kind of am trying to work it in my mind like I'm here to be a blessing because I'm the type to give extra anyway. I give big tips. I'm that person. I love to help people, but I don't like to be tricked for it, right? But I am trying my best to say, let me just look at it like a blessing. I'm here to be a blessing. I'm here to be blessed, and I'm here to be a blessing. So I believe in their mind, like I said, they work just as hard. We don't have access to the same money value, and because we have that access, because we're in America, we get the privilege to get visas in every single country. We can travel to any country that we want to and visit because we're in America. So we got these privileges. So we use those privileges really to exploit theirs. And we don't do this purposefully, but I know in their mind they're like, you can come over here and buy up all this land because you make American money. And I can't even buy that land. I can't even live there. And you can just come here and live there. So I can see why they're charging us more. I really can. I can see why they're charging us more without feeling like they are bad or wrong for doing it. And I'm talking nobody here is going to call it out for it. Um, it's just not, right? So it's the culture. I had a friend actually who hit me up, who became a friend. He hit me up because I just want to give some information before you get there and share with you some things, that I think you should be prepared for. He put me on kind of like a scam culture here, um, overcharge you every chance they can, right? We still didn't get that price yet. Nobody's guessed it yet. I'll tell you, okay? This place, if you would have rented monthly, would be about 1,000 a month in the heart of Poblado. Now, you get a little ways out, 10 minutes out of the city, just 10 minutes out of the city. These same places right here, if we were to put 300 in there, you would be right. So we're just staying in the heart of Florida. We won't live here. We will live just outside of the city. So of course we wouldn't live in an apartment. We look for a home. But apartments are very convenient. A lot of communities they have the same type of amenities you have in America. Swimming pools, saunas, all this different type of stuff. You know what I mean? So they have every bit of that same stuff here. But think about this: when you walk outside of your doors, the whole world around you is now way, way, way expensive, right? Yes, you were correct, Black Joe. If you said 300, you would be correct if you lived 10 minutes outside of the city. But because we're in the heart of El Poblado, this place would be around 8 to $1,000, 800 to $1,000. I've been at this place for uh, about 2 weeks for 500 bucks. I know it sounds stupid. I know it sounds so stupid. Okay, because the Airbnb that's supposed to be way higher than rent. But it is. It's 2 weeks for 500 bucks. Okay, and I won't stay here that long. I'm hoping to have a place by tomorrow, actually, a home. So we're talking to realtors to find a home for us. So far, they sent me apartments. I want a home, a house. But the houses they sent me got saunas in the bedrooms. They got not in the bedrooms. They got jacuzzis in the bedrooms, like jacuzzis in the bedrooms. Not like when you walk into the bedroom, you can see a jacuzzi in the bedroom. Not the bathroom, the bedroom. It's stupid. It's stupid how um, all that shit they have in these rooms because you don't need all that shit. It's like living in a rooftop uh, apartment in New York or something. You would imagine it be some shit like that if you see it. He said if you were to see it, you would be like, wow, my audio is bad. Let me know. But houses out here, 1,200 a month. I'm talking baby mansion, not baby mansion, hell of a mansion, like like a hell of a mansion. Let me see if I can show you one of the properties I was looking at that I'm considering. 'Show you guys what I'm talking about. One second, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna show you something. Where are my sons? Ah, whew, don't make me cry. My sons are so responsible and mature. Um, Blue couldn't come. We have a puppy that we gave shots to, but it takes like 21 days to a month before he can leave the country. And Israel takes care of him. Israel said, I look at him like my son. I'm going to stay with him here. So I got them a place to stay in for the next month or so until Blue's taken care of, where he can come on over. Instead of leaving Blue with family, because Blue's old. He's old. He didn't want Blue to mess around and die, from missing him and stuff like loneliness and stuff like that. Blue's partially going blind. He has cataracts really bad. He's just getting old. He's an older dog. You know, somebody saying my reception is terrible, but and then Justice, he opted to stay as well, being very mature. Justice has a girlfriend that he's been dating for about 2 years now, loves her to death. And because she's not from America, she's from Haiti. Her passport takes a lot longer than ours. So he loves her in the U.S. because you have free range to go anywhere in the world on a visa, where other people don't get those privileges. So she is and a citizen of the States, but because she's actually a citizen of Haiti, she can't get over here that easily. So her passport takes over a month to come back. Again, my son said that he'll staying with her. So proud of them. They young men, they're really men. So I got them places to stay there while those things are being handled. But they'll be over soon after that. Are y'all testing to see if y'all can hear me good or no? It sounds clear to you? I mean, I'm talking, but you know, it's gonna take a while for what I was saying earlier to get to you. Some people will put your reception is not good to throw you off in the video. They gonna be trolls, but I just want to share. So they said that they are. Someone says, no, your reception is good. Okay, cool. Let me know, has it been good or did we go through a spell where it wasn't good? Somebody keeps letting me know my reception is off. I don't know if they are. It's kicking it with Terry. Kicking shit with Terry. I don't know if they are trying to throw me off or not. Just let me know. And if that's the case, Terry, maybe your reception is bad because it seems like you're not here saying that it's straight. If you're not joking. It's been good the whole time. Okay, Terry, let me just move around your crib. Not like this, no, just move around like this. I mean, like change areas. Colombia. Good question. There were a lot of different places that we were going to choose. They're looking from Colombia, though, because it's actually close by. It's Eastern time zone still, short plane ride. You don't have to keep on re-getting your visa over and over like in Thailand. You have to keep getting the visa. It's it's very expensive to live in Thailand as well. You see a lot of people, black people too, going to Thailand, and they got beautiful places in Thailand as well. But you have to come back every, I think, 30 days, and it costs $1,000 to fly back. So you can't just stay over there in the city. You have to fly out and come back. Now maybe you don't have to fly back to America though. Maybe you can fly back to Panama or something, have a cheaper flight, and then fly back. But you got to get out of their country. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. Okay. And that plane flight is astronomically long, 14 hours, something crazy. Their visas are also a little bit more complicated to get, where Colombia is pretty much hooking Americans up. Expats, they're hooking up people on nomad visas. They're hooking up. They got even a social media visa out here. Like they got a internet visa, so to speak. Like you make your money online, and you do. They got a visa for that, because they understand that we need money here. We need people to come here and buy things. So if we can get them over here and they have money, that'll help our economy. So they know that people make money on social media. They see it growing. So they create a whole visa just to get those guys over here. So for a lot of you who might say, well, damn, how do I make money in America? Do I got to build a brick and mortar? Do I got to start a business and hire people to run it just so I can make money over there? Or do I do drop shipping and sell things online? You could do that too. But you could create a page, and if you get enough viewership, um, enough support, that could be something that could substantiate you living here, right? So we're going out today to look at some more homes, to look at homes, not some more homes, but to look at homes in real time. But we're going out today to do that, and we should be able to show y'all some different homes today too. Let me see. I want to show y'all this. See if I can get this thing to. Hang on. Wait, one second. Let me show you something. Lacey, let me see your phone. I stay long. Oh, thank you. Show you guys something. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of it. Okay, check this out. Watch this. So look at that. Look at that clearing. That's a house, y'all. That little jacuzzi at the top roof. Look at the top floor. Look at this. Looking down at the staircase and stuff. Look at that. That's gorgeous to me. So that, what do you think the price of it is? What do you think the price of that is? Really nice. Great. I ain't never been in no shit like that. I mean, I've been in some nice careers, but in my opinion, I've never been in no shit like that one. Okay? Per month. What you think that run? Just tell me. 200K a month. God damn. No way. No way, guys. Now I want to be able to get your work done. 1,600, 2,500, okay. Now, keep in mind, that is for an Airbnb. That's an Airbnb price. It would be less if you rented it from the local. So an Airbnb person rented this property from a local and is charging more to rent this through Airbnb. Or the local is renting through Airbnb. But you can rent it for monthly rents. So you have the option to rent it. It will go down if you rent it monthly. But if you rented this just for 1 month, now if you rent it for a year, it will be 12 payments of another numbers. But if you just rent this monthly, it says 4 billion pesos per meses. Right, watch this. Look at it clearly. 4 billion pesos per meses. 4 billion. See that B? That's 4 billion pesos. Okay. Now, like I said, look at the property. Who gonna guess what's 4 billion pesos per month? I'm just going to tell you, less than my monthly rent was back home. So if I rent this for Airbnb, it's 4,000 a month. If I rented this through Airbnb like this, it would be 4,000 a month, which is less than what my property was home. Now, my light bill on my property back home was $1,500 a month to heat and cool that entire house per month. My light bill averaged around $1,500 per month. Okay, and it was more than 4,000 a month to stay there. Okay. Also, there's insurance you have to pay every month on top of the monthly rent, and you do have lawn work. And when you go outside, everything around is you was thinking 4,000 a month, but imagine that same 4,000 that you would spend in America. A lot of you guys are paying close to that now. Imagine when you go outside, you're in 1960, and everything's priced according to that year. Just to it make it worth it because you save so much more on your groceries and living expenses that you just put that into your overhead, right? Think about this: no health insurance, no health care. Insurance is $50. You know what my insurance was back home? Health insurance more than my light bill for the whole family. My health insurance is more than my light bill, more than 1,500 a month to insure this whole family. This beautiful ass family, they're killing me. Here is free. It's $50 per person to have insurance that gets you to the front of the line as far as healthcare is concerned. So healthcare is free, but you're paying $50 to get in the front of the lines. So $50 a month per person now, not 1,500 bucks for the family. Okay. My phone bill back home for 5 people. No, no, how many people I pay for? Damn, that's why I say five. I pay for 9 people. You know how many? So I pay. I'm just counting. I pay for 8 phones because I have 9 phones. Like I got two. I pay for 9 phones. What you think that costs per month? So changing out of all these damn phones and getting these phones over here. You know how much they are a month? $20. You know how much lights are here a month? $40, if that. Are y'all thinking what I'm thinking now? Y'all starting to get it? Yeah, made me so sick. I'm being jealous. I want to move out. You can do it. You can do anything you put your mind to do. That's what I'm learning about myself. I'm learning that I can do anything I put my mind to. Yeah, that's what I'm learning. Yeah, I can't think of anything I failed at in life. I can't think of anything that I've actually failed at that I actually tried. You understand? Maybe I didn't like how it went down. Maybe I didn't like it, but I was able to succeed at anything I've truly dedicated myself to. If I didn't get it, it's because I quit. I quit trying. I stopped creating. That's the only thing that's ever stopped me. Universe or God gives me whatever I ask for. Because I don't ask with my mouth, I ask with my body language, I ask with my actions. I create it. See, it's to get over here, it's an action to get over here. I had to be willing to part ways with all the things that I had connected to, the money I spent on all this furniture in the house and everything that I had over there. I had to ask myself, am I really bound to this? It's a sacrifice you got to make because we put a lot of sentimental value into things, y'all. I gave it all up, still giving it all up. I put a lot of stuff in storage, still selling it. Still got a car for sale, 2 cars for sale. So you know you dedicated when you sell all of your cars, right? Because what if you be like, well, I don't like it, I'm going back. Well, you're going back to no cars. You can't go to these people and say, well, you give me a car. And if you go to buy a car, it's gonna cost you way more than the cars you sold. And you made off the cars you sold because you sold them for way less than what they were worth, right? So sometimes when you really want something, you gotta ask you, what's the sacrifice for it, Thanos? I've traveled out of the country quite a few times and I want to move away, but I'm definitely too nervous to do it. Hey, and then you got to get through that too. You got to work through those nerves too. You're right. If a move would have to find doctors, I have so many doctors. If I move, I would have to find doctors. I have a lot of. I got you, but they have them over here, and maybe it's worth the work, and maybe they don't have all of what you need here, but it's worth looking into for the savings that you'll have, right? I'm sure you got another property. One second. Oh, on my screen. Oh, God. Okay, here's another one. Beautiful. Look at that. Jericho crazy. You wow. That's nasty work right there. You're gonna have to repent and get your soul cleansed after that. Yeah, Becca cry. That's it's crazy, ain't it? Beautiful kitchen. Look at that layout. It was kind of fire. That's a little weird. That's a bad. Oh my goodness. I can't even. What y'all just, hang on, let me look at that. Yeah, that's a little weird. That's a bathroom, but you can't see through it. That's amazing. It's glass and it's got those foggy type windows, foggy type glass, to where you can't see. So they just that's smart as hell. Look at this, y'all. Come here real quick. I'll try to see it. I've never seen this before. In this room, in this house right here, it's got a bathroom that looks like it's a glass door, and the back glass doors on the bathroom. But notice this: it has windows up top where you can kind of, I think, but see, it has foggy. Yeah. You can't see. You actually can't see through it.
Yeah, that's like a frost glass.
Right. But I'd never think to do that. That's because you.
I'd be like, I don't even want you over there. I
Right.
Don't you stand up. Right. Yeah,
But
that's
if it was just
crazy.
regular wall, it wouldn't feel like
That's
yeah.
true. Yeah.
But that's neat. I've never seen it, and it's weird because you got to think to build all these new walls when you could just put in a functional bathroom like this, and you don't have to do all. It's the room's large enough. You just throw a bathroom in just like that.
Yeah,
Who
that's
thought they could even make bathrooms like that or sell them like that?
Yeah.
Clever man.
Yeah, I like that. Can you let that go, Fufu? Thank you.
Very beautiful. So some of you guys might like this one more than the other one, right? This one right here is less than the other one. Less than the other one, family. Hang on. Here's another one, a cottage in Medellin. 6 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. Now that one had 4. This one's got 6 bedrooms, six bedrooms. Okay, deluxe house with jacuzzi, games, and views. Watch this one. Got a billiards pool table in there, wine fridges in the billiards room. I like that upstairs, where you can look down and see the whole spot like that. I don't know what to call it. You get the check, Kevin. Let's see. Rocket Man, probably. I'm about to just block this dude. What are you saying? Yo, you disgusting, bro. I'm gonna put you on the timeout. 'Cause I like the support, but I don't like the stuff you're saying. I don't play like that. So I'm just gonna actually I'm gonna give you a chance. If you keep going, I'm gonna time you out. Cause that's disgusting, bro. Uh, I'm trying to do something serious here. What's up, Am? I don't know if you just came in, and I'm showing these guys some of the houses I'm looking at, and letting them try to guess the properties of them. Some of these huts. I'm showing people some of these huts I'm looking at. It's a nice hut right here. 6 bedroom, 6 bath. Look at there. Beautiful, beautiful views. Another building outside. Look at there, boy. Jacuzzi tub. This might be the winner. I can't even cap. No capitalization at all. 6 bedrooms, that's perfect. 6 bedrooms is perfect for the family. Y'all think that suit the Rise family? And that suit the Rise family right here. Just while we're building. Just while we're building. You know what I mean? Look at that, boy. Look at that, boy. If you say Kevin, we trying to be a king, that'll suit a king right there. Fit for king, fit for queens, fit for royalty. It's $4,000, 4,000 pesos coming out. It's 4K in American dollars, though. 4 billion pesos is 4K in American dollars. So guys, so you can understand the money. It's 4,000 pesos to the dollar here. So it's unreal. The power imbalance is unreal, right? Amber, you say, yeah, okay. So that okay. Amber said yes. I'm gonna put a heart on that. Make sure that we know Amber likes that. So Amber, you'll come visit. Y'all gonna come visit. It ain't the plane flights is nothing. Okay, because you got if you book out in advance. If you book out like to leave tomorrow, they high. But yes, Amber, I am. It's very challenging though. Getting adjusted. Another one here with 10 days. Anyway, I'm gonna show you these, and we go out and look at them. We're gonna go from there. Again, we could get an apartment for a little while too. Depends. I don't have Justin Izzy here for a little while. So we're still trying to figure it out. If we find a property that we cannot say no to, we're gonna go ahead and act now because we can't afford it. Um, but I'm not looking to do the same thing I was doing back home. I really am looking to spend 4K a month. I didn't come here to spend 4K a month, right? But even if I did, I'd be spending half of what I was spending in the States, just the things that come along with that. Because we don't think about the light bills and all that type of stuff and what it takes to cool and heat these homes, big ass homes. I had 10,000 square feet there. These houses are like 4 and 6, but then even though, even if it was 10, they don't charge the same for electricity here, right? So I'm hoping that so it rains. It's like you're living near a beach because it'll rain and it'll stop. So it's mostly beautiful springtime weather, but then it'll have like a short cloud, rain cloud, float over, and you'll get a little rain, and then in a few moments it'll be dry outside again, right? When it does that, because it's raining right now, and I know I'm not lying like that lady was. She was Kathy McCappleton, Okay, she was very capitalacious. Uh, it wasn't actually raining there, but it's raining here, as you guys can see. And you asked, uh, let's see, I think what you asked me. You like, okay, you coming, bad. Am I liking it so far? I think I answered that one. She says it's hot there. Yeah, yeah. Now it's actually, well, it can get hot when you're out here walking on the streets. I ain't gonna cap, but it's mostly hot because you move it around, you walking. But it's actually perfect weather if you ask me. The weather's actually so perfect. They don't actually have the places that they don't have central air. They don't have like central heating, central air conditioning down here. So they have every place out here pretty much just use fans. But the places are not hot. I was very worried about that. 'Cause I'm using central air. They got central heat. I wasn't used to, I'm not used to not having air. But I am used to a fan going on still. Even with central air, I like a fan. But I've been cold. I was cold last night still. The air come out the damn fan so good. I got better fans than this. Who's making their fans? You know what I'm saying? You come on the bridge. Come on. And you see tons of motorcycles, tons of motorcycles. Right? The narrow streets and stuff out here. It's like where they rent their autos. I'm gonna have motorcycles. So I got a few things to do today. Let me hit this real so it's supposed to be coming by around 2:30 and see where he is at, man. And then we're gonna keep you guys updated. Okay. If I have uh, live features and things like that available when I step out, because the internet's crazy, we still have to get phones. We're still trying to use all of our phones. So if you call me, I didn't call back, don't hold it to me. These phones are not working like that. Okay. If you text me, I have to text back. Don't hold it to me. They don't work like that. So if you need to call me and you can't get me on my line, call me on WhatsApp. Okay. Because we can keep all our phones if we just use WhatsApp. But we're going to actually dump these phones here soon and just buy these phones from here. Has $20 a month phone bills. You understand? I'm gonna let this phone bill right here where it's up on. Now I got free roaming and everything here. I'm with AT&T, so I'm gonna let that phone bill just. My next one I'm gonna cancel that. I'm gonna end it on now. But I got the month left. I paid that shit before I got here. It's like 700 a month. So we're gonna keep that. But we're gonna get these other phones here, and they have prepaid phones. I mean, I got them in America, but it's cheap here. But then they have monthly phones too. It bills like $20 a month for your phone, free everything just like you had over there. So, and I think the service is better once you do that too. So yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it? Those places look nice. And like I said, wherever you rent, guys, even if you rent the same as you rent here, like you might be paying 12, 1,500 there, 2,000 there. And you might say, I'm good on that. And you might say, that's my budget because I'm spending that now. Guess what you're gonna save on? Your light bill, your car insurance, your health care, your food, everything else. Literally everything else you're gonna save on. You understand? Clothes, you're gonna save on because if you go out here to buy clothes, it's priced like that. Now, electronics and stuff, Sony products, Ray-Ban, stuff like that, they're gonna always be the price wherever you go. You understand? So when you get here, and I think Gucci and stuff like that would be too, but when you're here, people can make their stuff look just like it. So you got, like I said, scam culture. But if you like all that type of stuff, all that get up, it looks like something, but it's not, but it's just as good quality or similar quality, you're gonna do your thing here. You're gonna be decked out. You're gonna be decked out like you really putting that shit on, but you paying pennies for it. You understand? And you'll see it. Jamie Lacey, y'all remember yesterday we came out of the pharmacy, CVS like pharmacy? Yeah. And there was a guy sitting on the street corner selling Gucci bags, yeah, Louis Vuitton. Yeah. That shit here, if he took that to America, he could get at least $500, $600, $1,000 off this bag. Yeah. Them bags was $20. We just didn't get one. We ain't had no cash on us. Now we ain't here for bags. Jamie loved bags. She's like, I'm tempted to go over there. But we ain't exchanged no money over the pesos or nothing like that. But yeah. Where Mickey's so adorable. Can he be my nephew? Of course. What you mean? You fam. You right there. Look. You don't see him with Lacey right there. Bring it to me. Let me get me. Yeah, it rain almost every day sometimes, Sandra. Yeah, it's like being in Florida, but there's no beach right here. It's just the climate. Hey, what you? Hey, man. I'm talking to these people. And that's how you doing, but yes, what you doing? Ain't that thoughtful? Is that thoughtful? Huh? You gonna pull it off, ain't you? You gonna pull it off? What are you doing? Yeah, man, I am peaceful. I'm getting there. See, I don't know if y'all saw in the video I posted, but I found like a little CBD shop, knock the edge off. You know, uh, Mary Jane, they ain't let her in here yet. But they definitely have, some CBD get you right, not the edge off. Uh, what are you doing? What are you doing, Woody? Yeah, he's so happy. Yeah. Okay, come here. You getting in front of my video. You trying to get over to the other side of me, outside of my control arm. Where you going? He is funny, man. What are you doing? Let me see what you're trying to do. What are you doing? You wanted to bite me. All that to bite your daddy. All of that just to bite your daddy. Look at that. All of that. Now I gotta wipe it off. All of that just to bite me. He loves trying to show me his teeth, man. Like he will bite me to show me that he got another tooth. To show me how strong his tooth is. And I'm like, dang boy, okay, this some choppers. So he likes to show me. Don't you, me? You see that little bottom chomper right there? Look at the chomper. Look at the chomper. Oh, you got that chomper, buddy. You got that little chomper. Where you going? We good, life. We keep thank you. And to the people sending me the inboxes about people going live talking about me and my move to Colombia, trying to twist the narrative. Let them talk. I don't have time for that anymore. All I have time to do is create. So if they want to, you know, eat the crumbs off of my creations, let them. They can lie all they want to. It'll never manifest. What they're saying I'm here to build is not what I'm here to build, so it'll never manifest. And they can question my moves. They can question why I do what I do. It's great. We should ask questions, but we should also be there to learn. Okay, so let them talk. I'm gonna create. Maybe that's their way of creating. I ain't gonna intervene in that. What they saying on them channels has nothing to do with me, and it's not any of my business. So I will not listen. I will not listen because now I gotta get super busy. So everything we gonna be doing is gonna be content making. Man. Every day we get up, it's gonna be to work making content because we're blocking this whole journey, y'all. We bring it to y'all. Now it's time to get to work. So ain't no time to argue. People want to argue. They want division. They want to keep arguing forever. Oh, what's wrong? You want my attention? You want attention? Hmm? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Woody Woody. I'm sorry. Nigga try to get your attention. If you don't give it to him, he will get mad. Won't you? Hmm? Oh, you're so sweet. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Come on, Woody Woody. You standing up and balancing? You balancing? You balancing up? Woody? You big boy. Don't bite me. Oh, man, boy. He was manhandling you for a kid. Wait. All right, y'all. Let me get to it, okay? Get to my pudding. And we're going to go out and do some house hunting. You ready to find a place today, Bookie? You want to find a place to live in again? Hmm? You ready to get comfortable? You ready to get comfortable, Buddy? Hmm? Nick said he taking over my face, my mouth, so I cannot be on live. He's making me log on. Okay. Nick said, Daddy, you're done. It's you and me, and that's it. Right, Nick? It's just me and you, buddy. Nick said, no more lies. Okay. I'm out. Oh, look at the body balance. Oh, look at that body. What can you do? Show me what you can do. Show me. Let's see. All right, y'all. I get y'all. Let me get on with my day. And like I said, if I can, I want to blog those houses. If I can, I'll post them later. Okay? So y'all can get an idea of what it looks like. All right. People say bye to me, people. Okay, say. I love him, y'all. He is amazing. All right, y'all. Catch y'all later. Peace.